I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who rule well, teach well, with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Also the brothers who labor in this truth with those same attributes, and also the brothers and the few sisters that listen in and believe on this truth with those same attributes. We're going to go ahead and call this lesson, the title of this lesson is going to be, Is God All Good? And the answer to that, you'll be able to answer that question right after this precept, right after this verse. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Most High, Yahweh, do all things. Okay? So we got the answer to that. So he's not all good. He's good and evil. He have his right hand, starting with Yahweh Shai, and then he have his left hand to do his work, and that's the adversary. That's Satan, the adversary. That's the devil, the deceiver, right? So he's good and evil. So let's go to Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High, but a just weight is his delight. Again, you got both sides of a coin. A false balance is an abomination to the Most High, but a just weight is his delight. Good, evil. When you watch your modern, your everyday movie, and this right here we're living in, the Most High's movie, he's the director. But let's say you go ahead and watch your everyday movie or your everyday show, it has good and evil, whether it's a good guy or a good character, a good deed or a bad deed. It's always going to be, the one, it's going to be one, and then it's going to have the good guy, and it's going to have his adversary. So the Most High, the reason they get that idea is from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord deals with good and evil. All right? He's the creator of all things, creator of all creations. Let's go to Genesis 1:27. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai created man in his own image. In the image of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai created he him. Male and female created he them. So he created them. Right? Created man and female. So he's the creator of all creations. Let's go to Genesis 4. Salakia 4:8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. So we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai created Cain. Right? We know the Most High created Cain. He created man. So what did Cain do? He was the first murderer. He slew his brother. That's symbolic, because we're going to get into that. Because he was cursed for that, right? And we're going to just go into here first. So who ultimately did that? even though he used the vessel Cain, right, to do that. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, and I make alive. So it was through the spirit of Yahweh that made Cain go out there and kill his brother. Because prophecies had to be done. Right? This is we're in part of his movie. That was like one of the characters in his movie that had to be done. So we can get to this point where we're at right now. And we're going to tie a little bit that in. But here you go. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out my hand. See? Has both kill and make alive. Right? Good and evil. And when Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, destroy something, that's necessarily not mean that it's evil. That can be for everybody, for like when he destroy Esau, right? That's going to be good for us, but bad for them, right? It's going to be a righteous indignation, right? A righteous indignation. But as we can see, to go back to the title of this lesson, God is not all good. That's not the only character. He's the creator of all characteristics, good and evil, and every other characteristic there's out there, because he created them. He created man. So let's go into Genesis 27:41. This is where that curse that came. This is where it came into fruition, right here. You know, with that same spirit. You know, you had Cain and Abel, right? That represented Esau and Jacob, right? And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my brother are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. So there go that spirit of Cain, right, in Esau. And who created that spirit? Who created Cain and Esau? Yahweh. So, who created good and evil? Yahweh. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right. Let's go to Proverbs. We'll go back to Proverbs. Right? Because now we know we identified the first murderer. We identified what happened through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That was Esau in the spirit. Now we're going to go to Proverbs 16:4. The Most High Yahweh had made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. Again, we need the wicked. Just like the serpent, we needed the serpent in the garden, which was not an actual snake serpent, but it was a man with serpent characteristics, was subtle, right? And was able to deceive Eve. Who created that spirit? Yahweh. Okay? Proverbs 16:4. The Lord had made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. Now you gotta have in your movie you watch, you always have your villains, right? Any superhero movie you watch, you have the villain, right? But all movies, you have the good and the bad, the good and the evil, the good and the bad, right? Bad is mean evil time. Bad, evil is bad times. Eve, age, time, and ill, bad. So you got your good times, your bad times. Let's go to Jeremiah, because we want to go to 10. We're going to go to 23. O Lord, Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. So when Cain slew Abel, when Esau wanted to slay Jacob, right? Who gave him that spirit to do that? Yahweh. He directed their steps. Okay? And we're going to end it off. We'll go back to Proverbs. And we'll go to 20. If you seasoned, you know where we going. Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Most High Yahweh. Man's going are of the Lord Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? So he's the director. He's the one who's directing the moving parts in this movie. When the character get taken out, that's Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua making it happen. Alright? So to answer that question again, God is not all good. Alright? And with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rikal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone. Rule well, teach well, with sincerity, integrity, and also the brothers that labor in this truth with those attributes, and also the brothers and the very few sisters that listen in with those same attributes. Shalom.